And it's part of my show that I'm so always very excited about. I get to bring a guest on, and this time I know my guest, and he's one of my favorite people ever, Robert Acosta, and I've learned to say your name correctly.
Nailed it. You're so
and
good
I'm
at it.
so excited about that. So thank you for coming on here. Now, I've had you on here before speaking about soccer and your work with the Ambush, but you kind of went in a whole different direction, and you've got your own fitness and nutrition going on. What led you down that path?
I've had a passion for fitness for a few years now. I studied just kind of basic personal training stuff in college. But then after college, in my pursuit of soccer, I faced a couple injuries. And as I was coming back from those, I wanted to learn how to make myself a better athlete physically, through exercise and through nutrition. And as I did that, other people started to notice it. And so they asked for help, and I started helping people, and quickly just fell in love with helping people, and it's kind of snowballed from there into what it is now.
I have to say, I obviously follow you on Instagram. I followed you for a while. You're a very positive person, and in addition to liking fitness and nutrition, I don't think I've seen anything negative posted by you.
Relentless positivity. That's always been my theme, and that's always been, what I promote to people, finding the silver lining, finding the good in any type of situation. It's truly my belief that there are no good and bad situations in life. There are only situations. The way that you perceive those situations and react to them, that's what determines whether they're positive or negative in the grand scheme of life. So
I love that. Okay, now I know that on one of your pages you really focus on soccer, but this Grindin Fitness, that's more for like the everyday person, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So Acosta Fitness has always been stuff that's very specific to me. So soccer training, what I'm eating, what I'm up to, and I seek to create a bigger impact. And so at some point I realized it'll be about creating a brand that's faceless and that doesn't have my name attached to it. So that's where I've taken Grindin Fitness, and that's where I'll start to take that direction, to give people tools for health, nutrition, and a healthy lifestyle outside of just what I'm doing for my life, what they can do for their life.
Right, because when you do some stuff, I'm like, I can't do that.
Right. And
I'm a regular person, I can't do that.
Right, and I don't want people thinking that they have to live the lifestyle that I live for them to be healthy. I live a very regimented lifestyle because that's what I love and that's what I'm passionate about. But in order to just be healthy and meet, certain health requirements, it takes a lot less. And so I want to put that type of information out there and give people the tools and resources they need for that.
So are you kind of working towards helping people? I know you have, different kind of packages where you'll help people and help them with their workout and help them with their nutrition. That's kind of your end goal?
Yeah, absolutely. So I seek to be able to give them one-on-one guidance, small group guidance, but in the long run, I hope to just be able to provide a platform that has all reliable and credible resources. We live in an online world these days, so people want to go to websites, people want to go to apps. So I'm currently, there's an app being developed for Grindin Fitness, and I plan to build a website where people can just go and know that there's going to be reliable information about, hey, how can I improve my hydration status? How can I eat better? How can I meet some basic exercise guidelines? Things like that.
Things like that. And can we find you right now on Instagram on Grindin Fitness?
Yeah, so I just launched Grindin Fitness on Instagram this year, starting to grow that following. So check it out, Grindin Fitness, just like this, no apostrophe. Yeah, I've got a bunch of information out there already.
And you also have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, and I got a YouTube channel that currently houses all the exercises that'll be in the app once that launches, and then a couple other motivational videos. And then as 2019 progresses, I plan to put out a lot more videos, just short 5-minute video clips about one thing you can do to be healthy, or something that you can change, one habit you can change.
Well, I do notice that you always are talking about nutrition. Do you need both the nutrition and the exercise? Or what if I'm a really lazy person like I am, which one is the most beneficial?
So I'm glad you asked that, actually. Exercise is what got me into health and fitness, but as I've learned more, nutrition truly dictates more of the piece of the puzzle as far as that goes. It's about 75 to 80% of the equation, and exercise is just kind of to help with that. So while I promote both, if you're gonna focus on one thing, definitely focus on what you're putting into your body, because that has a huge impact on how you perform, how you think, how you live your life.
I have noticed that you're always posting like, this is a bad food and this is a good food, and usually that day I'm like, I already ate that. So I gotta get better in that. But what do you think it is about people, like when they go to the grocery store, do you have like a plan for them? Should they stay on the outside of the market, or what's the deal with that?
Yeah, that's truly the two biggest pieces of advices would be to stay on the outside where most of the fruits, veggies, and natural things are. And then if you're looking at an ingredients list, try to make sure it's as short as possible and then you can pronounce everything on it. Where a lot of Americans fall into problems these days is we're eating these highly processed foods. So you get a box of, cereal, for example, and you think it's just going to be wheat or something, and all of a sudden you've got 25 ingredients. Most of them are sugar or different types of sugar, and that's what's really wreaking havoc on our bodies, on our kids' bodies, and that's what's going to impact the next generation. So that's, if you're going to pay attention to two things: one, eat the fruits and veggies, shop around the outside, and then two, make sure the ingredients list isn't full of just crap.
I know, and I noticed that you mentioned kids. I know you work a lot with kids, training them in soccer and things like that. What do you think the biggest thing is for parents when they're helping their child kind of stay on the right path nutrition-wise?
There's two things. So one is just model the behavior. Kids are so perceptive. They see what you're doing, they see how you're reacting to things, and they want to be like you. So if you're eating a piece of fruit with a smile, odds are they're going to enjoy eating a piece of fruit. If you complain about the spinach for dinner, odds are they're going to complain about the spinach for dinner. So, model the good behavior that you want from them. And the other big thing is provide them with variety. Just because a kid doesn't like a banana doesn't mean that you can't put a banana in a smoothie, or find a way to chop up a banana and mix it with berries in a cereal. Don't just give up because you hit one brick wall. There's a lot of kids that things don't like. A lot of parents tell me, oh, my kids don't like fruit. I'm like, well, your kids don't like homework, your kids don't like chores, your kids don't like going to bed early, but the one thing you're gonna bend on is the one thing that impacts them more than anything. Keep going at it. The kids are very impressionable, and so the more you introduce them and the more you're positive around it, the more they're gonna pick up on it.
I mean, I never would have put those two things together, but you're not wrong. Every kid hates homework. Every kid hates going to bed early, but you're right. Usually when a parent hears, oh, they don't like that food, they drop it and go about their day.
Yep.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to tell everybody where they can find you personally, because some people might want to keep up on your soccer training and all that. How can they find you there?
Yeah, so check out my Instagram page, Acosta Fitness. I put out a lot of great footwork drills and just kind of my lifestyle habits. AcostaFitness.com, my website. And then I have a Twitter feed and a Facebook page also for those.
So you've got everything's kind of going together. I know that I mostly follow you on Instagram. I just prefer Instagram.
That's the biggest platform. That's my favorite. It's the easiest tool to show people what I'm doing, behind the scenes and final product. So.
Well, yeah, because you'll put posts out, but you also have on your Instagram story, you'll have, training sessions or what you ate, or even maybe an inspirational message, which I always like. You're a very positive human, which kind of rubs off on the people you're around.
I appreciate that.
And then you can always check out Grindin Fitness. Where can they find that one more time?
Check the Instagram page, Grindin Fitness, and then check the YouTube channel, Grindin Fitness.
Now we got those on your screen right there. Thank you so much for joining me on the show today.
Thank you for having me and letting me speak nutrition and fitness.
Oh my gosh,
I love to.
It makes my day, and it makes me want to feel like I should maybe do that. So maybe I'll actually do it and stop watching you and actually participate. And we want to thank you for watching us. And you can always follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, or you can drop us a line right here at the Daily Mix at stltv.net. We want to hear it from you. That's going to do it for the Daily Mix, but keep it right here on STL TV and experience St. Louis.